Hey guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be doing my part 2 of the pros and cons of the dorms video that I have already posted. If you haven't seen that already, I'll link it up here somewhere and you can go watch that if you want. Today I'm going to be going over Horn, Nap, Sneed, and Honors. So if you're interested in staying in any of these dorms, then keep on watching. Okay, so the first dorm that I'm going to go over is Honors. And I kind of had to ask around for these dorms in this video because these are the dorms that I didn't really spend much time in. I know where they are and I have been to a few of them, but I didn't really have any of my friends in these dorms, so I didn't ever get to really experience them firsthand, if you know what I mean. But I asked Monsi because she is in Honors, and she said during the day, it's normal activity, like there's people coming in and out and there's janitors and stuff, but overall that it's a pretty quiet dorm. They have quiet hours after 10 p.m. and she said it's never really loud other than that. She said if you're taking science classes, she said it's really close to the Science Quad, Engineering Buildings, and Holden. Which would be really good. Like if you're a STEM major, honors, and you're doing honors classes, obviously honors, that would be a really good dorm for you. And it has a Starbucks. That was the only reason I ever really went to the honors building, was for the Starbucks. And so that's like as far as I ever got into that dorm. But she said that if you are like an English major, education major, or if you're like needing to be an MCOM for anything, that's kind of far, which it is. It's pretty much all the way across campus. I'll put a map right here for y'all. She said it is close to the Jones and the baseball field though, so that's a big help, especially when you're walking to games and things like that. Like I said, there's a Starbucks. There's not a formal dining hall in Honors, but it is really close to Murray, and Murray has a dining hall. So, oh, and also there's a Chick-fil-A in the business building, which Honors is literally right by the business building. So if you're a business major, Honors would be good. She said the bathrooms are deep cleaned once a day and it's maintained throughout the day. It's communal bathrooms, but she said they're really clean. So that's a plus too. And she said there's one laundry room per floor. The first floor has the smallest with the 2 washers, and then 2 washers and 2 dryers, and then floors 2 through 4 have like 4 to 5 washers and dryers. So yeah, overall it sounds like a pretty quiet and chill dorm. It's really nice because you have Starbucks and Chick-fil-A right by you. And yeah, so that's all for honors. And now I'm gonna go over Horn Nap. And like I said, I haven't really been in these dorms very much myself firsthand, but I did ask Izzy, and she said that it's a lot like what Monsi said about her dorm. It's pretty quiet day and night. During the day, there's people that are in and out. There's janitors, but they aren't very loud. Izzy did say that they do activities with their CAs a lot, so that's fun. She said at the end of the year, there was like a finals kit and like fun stuff for that. And they were given Starbucks cups and Bath and Body Works and stuff like that. So I think the CAs there are really like hands-on and help with the people who are on their floor, or at least for Izzy's floor. She said it's a 5-minute walk from Holden Hall, which is where a lot of people have classes. You're pretty likely to have a class there at some point. And the music building is right across the street. So if you are a music major and looking for an all-girls dorm, also oh my goodness, this dorm is all girls. If you're a music major and looking for a dorm, this one would be great for you. Or if you're just wanting an all-girls dorm in general, I've heard really good things about it. My roommate actually was also in this dorm, and she said she liked it a lot. She had a lot of fun. She said her furthest class is in the engineering key. So, and that's a 12-minute walk about. So if you are an engineering major and you want to be kind of closer to that, then I would maybe look at a different dorm. There's a lot of dorms that are closer to the engineering key, but I mean, 12-minute walk isn't bad. So it's just depending on what you're wanting. There's not a dining hall in Hornnap, but it's right by the Commons. It's right by Sam's Place at Wall Gates. I can't talk today. And the Sub. The Sub is right across the street from Hornnap, and that's where most of the food is. Talkington is also really close. So you have a lot of food options, even though they aren't directly in your dorm. She said the bathrooms are really clean. They clean them twice a day, so that's a plus. They are communal, but she said they stay really clean, especially for being an all-girls dorm, because girls can be kind of dirty in the bathrooms. But yeah, she said it's really clean. And there are 2 laundry rooms in the building, the 1st and the 3rd floor, and there's only 3 floors. So the only floor without a laundry room is the 2nd floor, which isn't bad. If you're on the 2nd floor, you can just go up and down. It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so I've heard really good things about Hornnap. A lot of girls had a lot of fun there. So if you're looking for an all-girls dorm, then this one would be perfect. Oh, here it is on the map. Like I said, kind of far from the engineering side, but it's really close to all the other stuff. So, okay, so the next dorm that I'm gonna go over is Sneed. And Sneed is connected to Gordon, and it's right by Bledsoe. So I'm gonna kind of jumble all of these together because they're all basically the same. Unique features about this dorm, first of all, is that it's all guys. So if you are a guy looking to be in an all guys dorm and you don't have to deal with girls just being all over the place, then this is a good choice for you. A really cool thing about these dorms is they're so close to off-campus eating. So, I mean, obviously you want to kind of try and stay on campus for eating because it's cheaper, but it's right by Cane's, it's right by Chipotle, not right by, it's across the street. But yeah, and there's Torchy's. It's really close to like walking distance, super close. So that's really cool. Another unique feature is double and triple rooms. So you can have 1 or 2 roommates. I mean, that you can have 2 or 3 people in these dorms. The movable furniture, so you can customize your room and scooch around the beds and stuff and make it your own. And it also has the Fresh Plate Food Emporium, which is really good. It's like a healthy eating option for on campus. It's not in Sneed, but it's like across the parking lot or driveway or whatever. One important thing to know about this dorm though is it doesn't have an elevator. So if you are handicapped or just don't want to walk upstairs or are not able to walk upstairs, just keep that in mind. This dorm does not have an elevator. There's not that many floors, but still there's not an elevator. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, I'll put the map right here. This is kind of where it is. It's really close to the engineering key and Holden. So if you're an engineering major or if you're gonna have classes in Holden, which there's a good chance you do, this is a really good dorm for you. It's also really close to, sorry, the sun is like in my eye, so I'm gonna sit up a little bit. It's also really close to the football stadium and kind of the baseball field. So if you're a football fan and all this dorm sounds fun, then I think it would be a great choice for you. Okay, the sun is setting, so I'm gonna back up a little bit. But yeah, so these are all the dorms I'm going over today. I've basically covered all the dorms. I really don't think there's other dorms. If there are more dorms that you want me to kind of gloss over, leave it down in the comments or feel free to DM me. I did a part 1 to this video, like I said earlier. I'll put it right there. And yeah, so if y'all enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and we will see you after spring break on Tuesday. Bye guys.